Going up? Going up. Oh, please don't tell me the boss is coming right up and we've got to do a stupid elevator run back again. Oh god, we are, aren't we? It's going to make us waste more time with a shitty elevator run back. Go on, I'll bite. Let's send it back up. Oh, great.
Sisters we are. Sisters will stay. Sisters from birth. Sisters till grave. Smithies they are. Scissors they'll make. A tool for us to help us escape.
Nice. Well, that's delightful. Okay, something tells me this is going to be horrendous.
You're my sister. Is it you?
Oh, that's... Okay, double stab. Not gonna lie, this feels like it's just gonna waste my time more with this run back. Does she count as a... I don't know whether large enemies means bosses or not.
Yo, my sister. Is it you?
Okay. Yeah, she's another leapy all over the place. I see where the game is going, and I just don't like it. It seems like their concept of how do we design bosses is by making everything fast. And I'm not going to lie, I am honestly tempted to use this mod that I've seen that allows you to save and load. Not to cheese the boss, but to cut out these god-awful runbacks. Because this does nothing for gameplay. This is just padding out runtime.
Yo, my sister. Is it you?
Oh, she's... Oh, she's done a roar. That didn't work. Her health's going down too quickly. What was that? Oh, okay. Spinny. Yeah, what... No, I'm going to go and take a break. And I'm going to go and post on the forums and see if anybody else is having this issue and if there is a fix for it. Because I cannot see the point of having a shortcut system that costs you resources. Because if I am using this, this doesn't work on this controller, does it? Oh no, it might do. Oh, it will actually recognise it. Interesting. So if I do, we didn't do it that time. And that's the issue. It's so inconsistent. Am I not taking my thumb off the... See, now it's not doing it. Oh no, there we go. Did anybody see me? There we go. 3 times in a row. What is it doing? It's clearly recognising the input. Am I taking my finger off the button too quickly? Is this a bug or a feature? I think I must... I think it's happening because I'm trying to be efficient in a fight. Yeah. So it's happening if I'm taking... It's to do with how it's registering the inputs. So you've got to wait until the animation is underway before you take your finger off the shortcut button. That's stupid design. Why would you need to do that? You know, if I want to use a shortcut button, that's just action queuing. It's queuing up the heal. Why on earth would you queue up your heal button? And that's that. So it waits. It clearly recognises the shortcut input, which is hold down square, press R1, or what is it on Xbox controller? So hold down X and press RB. But then it's if you let go of this hold button too quickly, it doesn't count it as you. I don't know. I don't know how they fucked it up, but they have. And it needs fixing. Anyway, I feel woefully underpowered, and I think I need to go and do the thing that I don't like doing in Souls games, which is getting some extra levels. Well, I mean, I say I don't like doing it. I've got no problem with doing it in big open world games, but ones that I'm recording for YouTube, I don't tend to like going and farming stuff, although I think I did do some earlier, didn't I? But I just feel woefully underpowered. And that has been an ongoing thing. And when it comes to game balance, I'm absolutely fine in Souls games where the enemies have certain advantages. They don't have a stamina bar so that they can attack more often, and so on and so forth. They don't need to play by those rules. When they get knocked down, we can hit them whilst they're down. But when the rules are skewed in our favour is when things feel better. So the enemies have unlimited stamina. That's kind of a given. That's a skew in the enemy's favour. I'm used to that. I'm not massively happy about it in any Souls game, frankly. I think it gives the bosses a massive advantage. But it's when they have other advantages that it begins to frustrate. So the big one in this is when they can knock us down and deal a load of damage to us while we are on the floor. Now, we can knock them down and deal damage to them when they are on the floor, but our attacks don't hit anywhere near as hard as boss attacks do. And that's where that element of unfairness comes in. Yes, if a boss can do it, yada yada yada, we can do it, balance, balance, balance. But the power discrepancy is so massive that there's a general reason why that doesn't happen. But clearly they've decided, oh well, if we're going to let the players hammer bosses on the floor, then they should do the same without thinking about the consequences of, well, can we make it a skill thing for the player to get up in the right direction? But there isn't any of that. Yes, you can get up in a direction of your choosing, but it's so slow to happen. Look at Liza P. Liza P originally had that ability to get up off the floor faster in its skill tree. In the P organ, you had to pay points to get it. And then they patched it out, realising that actually that is kind of an expected thing to be able to do. And it's the same thing here. Does it work? Yeah. Is it fast enough? No. It feels sluggish and adds to that feeling of these bosses are so fast, not only can they knock us down really easily, but they're going to be able to kill us while we are getting up. Unless we are massively over-leveled, have loads of vitality, and what have you. In which case, is this a game designed around grinding levels out before you face off against bosses? Because if it is a grinding game, that's even worse. And I'm talking for average players here. I'm not talking for the elites out there. I'm not talking for the super skilled players who are never going to need to worry about any of this kind of stuff. I'm talking about your bog standard Souls player, like myself, like my friends. People who have struggled with and completed the games. Not the kind of people that will go and brag on the forums where people are struggling and they're saying that they're struggling and just go and tell them, oh well, it's a skill issue. The only person I will ever call out for having a skill issue in these games is myself. I will never tell anybody that, oh well, if you can't do it, it's a skill issue. What I will do is offer constructive advice if I have any, or have you tried this? Have you tried that? And what I'm going to have to do here, I think, is take my own advice, because sometimes I will just tell my friends, I don't think you're high enough level. I think you probably need to go and get better gear, get a few levels under your belt, get some more stats, come back, try it again. Now, generally speaking, I don't tend to have to do that much myself, but with this game, it feels like there are such massive power discrepancies between the player and the enemies for the kind of skills that they are asking of us and the responsiveness of the controls. I think that mismatch is going to work in the favour of the people that really, really, really desperately need that validation of super hard, almost overtuned, broken bosses in order to validate their self-worth. But I think for normal people, normal players, the average Joe, the person that recognises that they're not the best player, as opposed to the people that think they are superior to others, I feel like this is a game that is deliberately antagonistic towards the player and not in a refreshing or rewarding way. You know, Lies of P, great game, high skill, necessary. And I haven't struggled, I didn't struggle anywhere near as much in Lies of P as I did with this. Lies of P is a more responsive game, it has better controls, it has more concise systems, and the game is laser focused on, you've got these defensive options, you can use them whatever weapon you are using, and all of the bosses are designed around you have access to these defensive tools. Whereas this game, I feel like, wants you to respec constantly. Because I feel like some weapons just aren't suited for certain fights. Now this one looks like it's going to have some parry stuff in that works. Cool. But it doesn't have counter. I noticed deliberately the boss does not stagger when you parry her. You know, I did it 2 or 3 times. She didn't get knocked back at all, except on a couple of attacks. So I'm going to have to learn those, which is fine. As long as the tells are decent, which, depending on the speed, yeah. We've got very fast bosses with a not massively fast character. And I think it is to the detriment of my personal enjoyment. So I think I need to go and compensate for that with the ability to survive more damage and to do more damage. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I think the only options I have are either go into the other zone that we found, or just going and grinding some levels. But I'm really, really annoyed with this whole shortcut menu thing. Because there's nothing worse in a frantic boss fight than being punished for taking your fingers off the button too quickly when using a shortcut. I think that's bad design. We'll come back. We'll have some more goes. I'm not going to record the grinding unless I go somewhere or find something new. But I feel like I'm too low level. We're what, level 50 was it? 51? No, 50. We're smack bang level 50. I think I'm too low level. Back in a bit.
Later that same evening.
This dude has a quest for us. Where have all the other NPCs gone? Why did we not have those before?
Have you read Mercury? For now, let me think. Or perhaps, if these notes do contain the cure, your contribution will... If these...
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit worried, you know, well, I mean, worried is a strong word, but in terms of the quests, I've got nothing. I think this this boss that I've got to face is possibly the end of the area boss. Quite a lot of stagger off these hits. Does the... When timed perfectly, you leap into the air to evade the enemy's attack. Seize the chance to strike from above. Whoa. Input cues. Can't see. This hits quite hard. Considering it's nowhere near as upgraded. Senior made scraps? Straps.
Take me.
You know, that could have been a lot worse considering. Maybe I should look into axe some more. How does axe get mites? Oh, it's got clash. Spend red feathers to upgrade your weapon. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is probably a bad idea. Okay, blocks and clashes. Does Empyrean Crash actually count as a plunging attack? It is an evade. But it doesn't say specifically that it is a plunging attack. Did I get the... Yeah, that was the clash. 2 hits versus the 3 for the sword.
Servitude at its end.
This feels quite pokey, you know. I used the wrong button there? I think? No. Yes? No, I didn't. That's block. Oh, yeah, I had the question of how do we get... Yeah, how do we get our resource? Oh shit. Hello, friends. Just get wrecked? Oh. Yeah.
Yo, my sister. Is it you?
Fab.
Yo, my sister. Is it you?
Why does... Okay, so that comes out so fast that you don't actually get time to heal.
Yeah, my sister. Is it you?
Oh my god. Stuck in a corner. No camera. No heal. Heal didn't go off.
Yeah, my sister. Is it you?
Yeah, anytime you want to get up. Oh my god. Oh, great range, yes. Super fair feeling. Well, I survived for a chunk of time there. I think thanks to the way Leech interacts with what I'm assuming is the clash mechanic. Fuck off. The way it goes straight and then just swerves at the end. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for this game's bullshit right now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.